This is my chair. That's my television, which I'm going to turn off because it would probably be too distracting. Maybe I should turn it on to make this more authentic. And this is an energy bar because when I eat, I shouldn't eat in my chair. I have to eat over at the table. And I just don't feel like sitting at the table. It hurts sticks into my butt. I hope I don't have bone spurs on my tailbone. See, these things happen when you get old. Depressing, unpredictable things. For example, is this a wart? I don't even know what that is. Put Vaseline and all kinds of antibiotics on it. Where would I get a wart? Anyways, I get these energy bars, so that'll hold me for 15 minutes. And see, it's vegan. I'm trying to eat vegan. Until my willpower ends and I end up eating that steak that's in the mic. See, that's the thing. I went to all the trouble to make a delicious meal and then I microwave it. But one of the beauties of cooking is when I just ordered food for myself, I would just shovel it in. Now I work all day cooking it, and by the time I'm finished, it looks so nice in the dish or something. It's like an achievement. Oh, look what I did. I don't want to destroy it by eating it all, so I'll take like one little piece of meat and a couple potatoes, and I'll think, well, I'm supposed to be losing weight. But I mean, keeping it in the refrigerator means I got to reheat it in the microwave, and that's no good for the texture and taste of food. Oh, that's better. What did I do? Well, the light's better. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I should turn the TV on to make this more authentic. I don't watch a lot of cable anymore. Oh my God. It's so hard to even get the cable on. Oh, it's not dead, is it? Oh, for the love of God, come on. Oh, that little light's on. That's good. Little light off. Little light on. No, come on. I need that little light on. Okay, the little light's on. All right. I've got all these remotes. All right. You want to know what I'm doing with my life? This is what I'm doing. Okay. We'll get to something that's moderately constructive in a minute, but first I do this every day, and it's always like a ballet dance. So how do I remember how to do this? You think, I hope I'm not going senile. How could I forget how to do this? Well, I don't, obviously. It's just... Okay, there's my TV, which I like very much. My Fire TV. Maybe I like it too much. But okay, here we go. I don't watch a lot of cable. Usually I watch two things. I watch Spectrum. Ooh, Canadian chilly air. That's especially chilly, right? Okay. And this is
be like a sermon for the illiterate faithful. The individual faces are painted to make each a real person with a unique personality and extraordinarily intricate.
My hands itch. Why do my hands itch? I like PBS. I don't know, some people say it's communist, but I don't see that. I mean, it's all subsidized by oil companies. That must be botch. Ooh. I hope that's not porno. Hopefully you're not easily offended by naked bodies, but this is old.
In a hospital in Bruges was also painted with an agenda to comfort dying patients. Gazing at this gathering in heaven, they could imagine leaving this world of pain and illness and being at home with Mary, Jesus, and the saints. This heaven, which echoes...
Well, that's all it's all about. I mean, because dying is kind of scary.
And even pushing 60 in New Philadelphia. Here's a look at the cast.
Okay. All right. What I've been doing lately. I mean, it's very long. But lately, I mean, well, what have I been doing? Father Brown, Gangs of New London, 1917, Making of a Revolution. Not that I'm pro-communist, but I'm pro-history. Moonraker, The Eiger Sanction, Bridge Too Far, my favorite war movie. Catch-22, one of those weird movies. Doctor Who, I love time travel. Hound of the Basque. I don't even know what Cross is. Oh, here's one that I do. I'm watching a lecture on, because that stuff in the Middle East. I don't, you never understand. It's my land. It's my land. You try to figure this stuff out. So I'm watching this. The Jerusalem of David and Solomon.
In our last lecture, we surveyed the history of biblical Jerusalem, focusing especially on the period from the reigns of David and Solomon.
So this is what I do. I mean, I don't know if it's redeeming, maybe it's pathetic, but I don't spend my day, too old for that anyways. I don't spend my day surfing for porn or weapons or political extremist website. I'm just watching a lecture on the Holy Land. That's a good one. There are other lectures that are good. Capitalism versus socialism. It's mostly capitalism versus it's like Keynesian economics versus Milton Friedman and Friedrich Hayek. How to play chess. Indiana Jones, Bicycle Thieves. I watch a lot of, for my, it's kind of a snobby, what do they call it? A poser. It's like a pretense. Oh, look at all this. The Rise of Communism. That's an interesting lecture. What are some of the other lectures I listen to? Anyways, oh, wait. Prime Video. Amazon Prime Video.
Here's Prime Video.
This is my life other than cooking. I'll get to the good stuff in a second, but I get inspired by watching a lot of continue. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. All right. Search. All right, no, that's not working. I mean, this is all I do. You'd think I'd have better control over main menu. All right, here it is. Okay, here we go. What's it called? Yeah, the courses. The Great Courses Signature Collection. I'm watching Secret Societies. Years that Changed History, 1215. Sex in the Middle Ages, not so interested in that. It was probably smelly and covered in syphilis. The Holy Land, The Rise of Rome, Celtic World, that's interesting. I'll probably watch that. Understanding Russia. I mean, who can understand those people? Barbarians of the Steppes, basically. Well, I guess they're, Genghis Khan. They're not our barbarians. We're Germans, so don't hold it against me. It's only 96.5%. Decisive Battles in History. This is a good one. Secrets of the Occult. The History of the United States. There's one on the Constitution that I don't see here. Mysterious Etruscans. See, I'm not like a complete waste of a human being. I mean, I'm disabled and my brain kind of works. I have a little trouble with my memory, but this is what I do. Sometimes, Law and Order. I got tired of it though. Law and Order Special Victims Unit. I mean, you could only watch so many. It's little kids and it's just, it's too upsetting. I mean, I try to, nothing upsets me. I had to stop watching it. And Vera, yeah, I watched Father Brown because, of course, they're murders, but they're a little more cartoonish. The Law and Order is a great show, but it's just a little bit too realistic. It hits a little bit too close to home because a lot of times they're based on real stories, and it can be very upsetting unless you're like a psycho. This is how I know I'm not a psychopath. The only part of the show I really enjoy is when they catch the bad guy, or sometimes they catch the bad guy and they let him go. But I mean, I don't know how realistic it is, but they get outside the courthouse and somebody guns them down in vigilantes. Now, I'm not advocating for vigilantism, but for some reason that makes me feel better. History of the Constitution. I'm trying to look for this. It was a good one. History of the Constitution. Drive Through History. Ends of Earth. Oh, here it is. Here, this is one that I like. Resume. So I have been watching this. It says resume.
The Americans objected so strenuously to the taxes. The colonists' arguments also helped define the nature of the society the colonists would create, setting in motion ideas that would shape the new country's own constitution.
Okay. Has anybody ever seen Slaughterhouse-Five? Alexa, Slaughterhouse-Five. I wonder if it's for free. That's a movie that I'm thinking of when I'm making my screenplay. Purchase options. Yeah, $3.75 or $14 to buy it. Sliding Doors. Okay, from 1998. I thought it was from 2000. A London woman's love life and career both hinge, unknown to her, on whether or not she catches a train. We see both ways in a parallel universe. And this gives me an idea. Alexa, the time traveler's wife. I can watch that. Sliding Doors is free for me. Okay. Oh, I don't. That sounds good. It's got Gwyneth Paltrow in it. Alexa, how old is Gwyneth Paltrow? I never really liked her. I mean, I don't want people to think I'm a misogynist. I really love Aubrey Plaza and Ali Wong, Marion Cotillard. There's some actresses that I just really absolutely love, and others that I'm just like, oh my God, give me a break. What's really sad is when you find out a lot of the stars that you liked are just really obnoxious people. Like, I always really admired Faye Dunaway, but evidently she's a real B word. She's beyond the B word. I've heard that she's the C word. She's just unbelievably difficult to work with. Who's another one I really like though? Oh, Linda Hamilton. Got nothing bad to say about her. Absolutely amazing actress, but she's bipolar. That's why you don't see her anymore. So, like, being bipolar myself, I'm in her corner. Terminator 2. Let's see here. Okay, I can watch it on a bunch of things. 10 years after the first encounter with the Terminator, blah, 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 1991. Why would I want to purchase it when I can watch it for free? Well, anyways, Linda Hamilton does a good job in that. How about Alexa, play the Terminator?
Getting the Terminator from Prime Video.
Alexa. Oh, you're here. Okay, here we go. Actually, Terminator 2, in some ways, it's better than Terminator 1, but let's see what we got here. It's just round and round we go. Oh, I got the Terminator 2. These are time travel movies. The whole alternate history thing. Well, anyways, the final movie, it's one of my favorite movies, is Lola Rent. Alexa, run Lola Run. With Franca Potente. I like her. She's a real odd bird, but I love her. Oh, I can watch that for free too. A small-time hood's girlfriend has 20 minutes to find 100,000 marks. This is back before they did away with marks. And save her boyfriend's life. 1999. But she travels back in time 3 times till she gets it right. And I guess it's... I had one that was kind of like my favorite combination between My Favorite Martian, Three's Company, and what was the other one that I was... Oh, The Stuff. If you've ever seen The Stuff, it was called I Can't Believe It's Not Chicken, by these transsexual aliens. I just thought I'd make it relevant. Well, they're actually worms. They're very evolved worms, so they don't really have any... And they find it amusing that human beings are so confused and obsessed with gender because they only have one. Both. All of them are both. Some are a little bit more male, some are a little bit more female, but they're all transsexuals naturally. They don't have to have surgery. That's just that they're worms. And a defect in their culture is being born all male or all female. So they're like ambidextrous, or what do they call that? Not asexual, what's the term? Anthropomorphic, what's the term? Androgynous, that's the term. They're androgynous. They're androgynous. Oh, here's what I've been doing lately. And it's nothing bad. Well, maybe it's like, you never know who you're going to offend with stuff these days, but this is what I've been doing the past couple days. But I get distracted. I'm just a little bit into it. Maybe you'll be surprised, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll want to come over and watch it. But I mean, I'm sure other people have this too. Martha? No, that's not what I'm at. Martha? Alexa, how old is Martha Stewart? God, 83. Is there something wrong with my hand, or is there something wrong with this remote? Okay, here we are. Paul versus Tyson. This is just, I don't know. I used to, like, for a while, hated Mike Tyson because he was in jail for sexual assault, and I don't approve of that. But if you hear the story of Mike Tyson, he was kind of a victim. He was born in the ghetto, and I guess after his Italian manager passed on, he was kind of like a little lost boy, and people tried to take advantage of him. So if you're going to feel sorry for any perpetrator of sexual assault, and not that I do, I really don't. But I mean, Mike Tyson is like, I hate to say he's a victim, but I think he overcome it, right? I mean, you never hear people talking about it anymore, but he went to jail for it. He did his time. But that's a bad thing to do. It's nothing to take lightly, and it's nothing to overlook or dismiss. But God, think about it. He's 58, 50. Alexa, how old is Mike Tyson? All right, he's 58 years old, and he's still fighting kids. And this is weird because they're going to have, I guess there's female boxing now. When did this female boxing thing? Female soccer? I figure, well, that's not entertaining. But I've watched it, and it actually is. It's like in my day, they used to call them cat fights, and it was just like so hot to watch two chicks go at it. Sometimes pull their hair out or rip their clothes off. But you're not allowed to say things like that anymore. That's sexist. But now they box in a ring. And these two really aren't very sexy, but they seem to be able to punch pretty hard. I mean, I wouldn't want to get in a fight with these two chicks. I'm not supposed to say chicks. I'm sorry. I'm a horrible old man. I'm stuck in the 80s. It's like we don't mean to be bad. It's not like we're maliciously right-wing like Trump supporters. It's just like there are things that used to be acceptable that aren't acceptable anymore, and I would consider them innocuous, but they're not. Just please don't put me in the same category with, like, what's his name? Anthony Tate or Joe Rogan. There are a lot of them that are just, well, Joe Rogan I don't think is such a bad guy. I mean I don't agree with a lot of things he says, but he had Bernie Sanders. Didn't he vote for Bernie Sanders? Yeah, I think Kamala should have gone on Joe Rogan. See, that's the thing. And I hate to get back to politics, but that's what cost the Democrats the election. This, oh, he's a white guy. He's a white male. We don't talk to them. They're the bad guys. You've disenfranchised, or you've alienated